We're back. Got my coffee. Chapter of One Piece. Let's get started. Chapter 1019 One Piece, called Triceratops in the translation. Now, I see the trend and I hope that this continues for all the rest of the chapters. We hopefully get fights for all the Straw Hats. I want to see the Robin. Mostly, I think Oda's showing the fights that he's been leaving off now. So first it was Jinbei. Now it's Franky. Franky got some action, but I feel like next would be Robin because of the whole she's been MIA since we've seen her. Like we see a panel of her. I think we saw a panel of Brook, but we don't see the fight. But let's get started with this chapter here. We cut immediately to Sanji fighting Queen and just getting barraged by Queen's laser attacks. And I like how Sanji says, "Oh, that would be great technology for Franky." And what's it called? Saying like, "Oh, we're gonna not kidnap, but like we're gonna steal your technology." It kind of sounds like almost his dad for a second there, the way I make it sound. Then we have what's it called? All right, got a little distracted there. Next thing we see is Zoro, panicking. Like, do you know what you're doing? Please wait. Take off all these bandages so I'm not stuck when you actually inject a healing potion, the healing serum on me. So he's freaking out. But I assume next chapter we're gonna see Zoro back in action. Maybe not next chapter, but like he's getting the recuperative effects. Then he jumps into action later when Luffy. It seems like he's like Oda's coinciding Luffy and Zoro's healing, so they're gonna actually maybe even meet up at the same time to fight Kaido, or King finishes his fight with Marco, or Marco gets defeated by something or distracted, and then Zoro will hold off King in this instance, which I hope we get to see, and then we can get some commander feats for Zoro. And we also, not mentioning Luffy, we also see Luffy yelling out in his. I'm pretty sure he's still passed out. My bad. He's still passed out, and he's yelling out while he's unconscious that he wants meat. Like the law pirates are freaking out how to heal him, what to do. They're indecisive. I feel like they're wasting time, and he just yells out while unconscious, "Give me food," which is obviously Luffy's ultimate healing. All right, to the main event of the chapter, the main thing and the most exciting thing I've been waiting to see for such a long time, this whole arc. Sasaki versus Franky, and we finally get like half a chapter, I guess, dedicated to it. And I assume Oda would do this for most of the other Straw Hats. I guess Chopper had his own moment, but we'll hopefully get the Robin moment too, and what the other Straw Hats are going to be doing, and also to see if Jinbei actually finished off who's who, and if Sasaki gets defeated in this chapter and he just stays down. But we also see that even Ulti, after taking a punch from Big Mom, not a punch, like Ulti, after getting hit with one of Big Mom's, combination attacks, she got up. So I'm expecting Page 1 to get up as well. Okay, I'm trailing off on a rant though. After we see Sasaki turn into hybrid form, his sword starts spinning, and I'm guessing this is going to be using Queen technology, Queen's help with Queen's technology. But also, his frills on the Triceratops frills start spinning like a propeller. What? I was a little confused at the moment because there's a remark that Sasaki says, "Oh yeah, Triceratops were remarkable creatures," and I'm just thinking, was it is the anatomy of One Piece different? Because 100% Oda can do whatever he wants, but is that like using Queen modifications, or is that a Triceratops literally could fly like a propeller in One Piece logic? But leave it to Oda to completely catch me off guard. Like, Sasaki starts flying and propelling himself and attacking Franky. That just amazing work. But Franky gets caught off guard, like, I didn't know dinosaurs could do that. Yeah, nobody did. While Sasaki's flying around attacking Franky, he lands and he's gonna go for a like blitz attack and he propels backwards. And in my mind, I didn't realize, I didn't look at the panel well enough that he was blushing when he did it. So it was actually a mistake that he propelled himself backwards by accident. And I gave him too much what's it called? I mean, he mentions it also, so I thought he was doing this on purpose so he can get terminal velocity and actually go at full speed. But he made a mistake and just propelled himself backwards. Oh, Franky's shoulder actually gives out on General Franky. So he says, I should finish this because this is like, I feel the pressure. This is being a big toll on like General Franky. He superalexes Sasaki and he manages to try and quickly get a victory V flash cut on Sasaki. So he can target the stomach. So he's saying, oh, this is probably your weakest point because you're like strengthening a lot and you pride yourself on your frills, like your shield. So he's trying to target that spot a lot. And I guess I never really thought about it, but Franky's using a sword, and he still, I want him to learn armament hockey, but he hasn't hardened it. So Sasaki was able to actually cut the sword rather easily. I'm surprised Sasaki's not using armament hardening here. So like maybe Franky can try to learn it also. But as Franky's running away because his sword's damaged, he's thinking I have to use my ultimate attack. And he freaking general cannons. He's running away. He general cannons him into the air. And Sasaki just... The durability of these dinosaurs, mythical zoans, is incredible. In midair, he just comes right back, flying at General Franky. And thankfully, Franky ejects. And he uses... I don't know if the general cannon was his main attack, or if his radical beam is like one of his main attacks. But he gets to manage the angle to target Sasaki's stomach, and you can see that attack connected and did a lot of damage. And it looks like maybe Sasaki passed out, and I don't know if Sasaki's done with that, but I highly doubt Sasaki's finished off with that radical beam because these dinosaur zones have taken so much more punishment from other people. So I'm pretty sure Franky should be continuing this fight, but we'll cut to the end of that one. And now, for the last few panels of this chapter, we have the rooftop, the long-awaited rooftop. And it looks like Yamato is still fighting. So, Yamato's still conscious. Yamato didn't get knocked out immediately, but we see Yamato is in hybrid form. How exciting we already get to see the hybrid form. So, yeah, there's some very few dialogue between Yamato and Kaido saying, oh, I worked so hard to get you that fruit. You don't understand that fruit like is rare. And Yamato says, I don't care. I'm trying to free Wano. But your shackles weren't the only thing that were holding me here. I want to free this country. I don't want to leave and abandon this country. And we see a beautiful, like, just the flowy image of Yamato's, like, hair and the characteristics. So we see a good panel of what Yamato's hybrid form looks like. And I'm not sure what it is. I tried looking it up. King of Lightning mentions he wanted to be White Tiger, White Tiger, White Tiger. I can see that it could be White Tiger, but not really. At the same time, not really. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be... I looked it up really quickly, and it could be that Yamato's another dragon. Definitely, I'm gonna go with Yamato's dragon. Or the Chimera Ant. The Chimera Ant, oh my god. The Chimera Fruit, which is called Kirin. So, it could be... like... But because a chimera is multiple creatures, so it's hard to say. Like lion, like cat, mythical variant, Kirin or something like that, or dragon. So dinosaur mythical dragon. What's it called? Keelong. So I was looking it up, and it's something like dragon Keelong. and it was symbolized that the passing of somebody, that the dragon appeared when there was a passing of somebody. So I'm not sure if that's a mention to somebody that's going to pass away, either Kaido, Kinemon, the Scabbards, and all that. But I'm not sure if there's a what's it called, a break next week. There might be. We'll have to see. But that's the end of the chapter. And honestly, I was pretty hyped for this chapter because we finally get to see some good Franky action. I don't know where he would rank because of the Tobiropo and where Sasaki would rank, but we're getting some good feats on his durability this fight. And so far we get updates on Zoro, Luffy, and that pretty good chapter overall. Yeah, predictions for next chapter would be we get some more rooftop dialogue, some more rooftop fighting. Hopefully we get a Kaido flashback soon enough. And we'll get to see Zoro and Luffy get right back up from their injuries. But that's it for me, guys. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.